everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Ferdy Santiago and for today's video, we'll be doing this glam autumn look. It might sound a bit off to some, but autumn is one of my favorite seasons. One, because I love cold weather. It makes me sleep so much better. Talk about rhyming there. But also because I dabble a bit on photography. And for me, autumn offers such variety of colors that translate beautifully into photographs. I really like it when the green turns into auburn and burnt orange, and that just creates magic for me. In terms of look, autumn makeup draws inspiration from foods such as wine, plums, berries, and chocolate, but also there are midnight blues and navy blues as well as moss greens. So for today's video, we'll be drawing inspiration from those colors. So stick around and let's have some fun. I have already started preparing my skin using the Hydrating Face Tonic from Bobbi Brown, and I'm gonna follow that up with the Vitamin Enriched Eye Base. And then the Banana Slush from Strokes. This works really beautifully as a moisturizer as well as a primer. And it smells divine as well. Smells really beautiful. So I'm just really working that out on my skin. If you're in the Philippines and you haven't tried this moisturizer, I really encourage you to try it because it's really beautiful. It holds the makeup really well. And it's very affordable as well. Again, this is not an ad. I am not compensated for this, for saying this, but I've been using this product and I'm really loving it. I've really seen how it performs underneath makeup. But also if you're not wearing makeup, just a daily moisturizer, it's really good. And I'm going to finish that with a lip balm. And as always, I will begin with the eyes first. I will be working mainly with this beautiful eye painter duo from Strokes as well as this beautiful palette from Inglot. So I will be using this one on my lids first. But yeah, I just blended that liquid eyeshadow really well. I mean, for a liquid eyeshadow, it blends so well. So I pretty much mapped the shape of where I want to go. And then going in with this Inglot eyeshadows, I will be using this one here, which is sort of burnished orange coppery. I'm going to press that on my lid. Then going back in with the same brush that we use for the liquid eyeshadow, I'm just going to buff the edge of that. And then going in with this deep wine color, using the same brush still, I will be applying that just on the very outer corner. and blending it again with the same brush. So just really keep blending that until those two colors look seamlessly as one, although you could still see gradation. And then using a Smoky Baton from Surratt, I'm just going to line the upper lash line. And then smudging it with the cream smudger that comes with it. If you're using a wine colored pencil because you can't access this one, I would recommend using a Q-tip with the same colored eyeshadow to smudge it, and it would create a very same effect, a very similar effect. So I'm just really smudging that and also building up on the outer lash line, sort of extending the eyes. Smudging it with my finger. Then going back in with the same floppy brush, I'm just going to diffuse that. And then using this fair eyeshadow from Bobbi Brown, I'm just going to apply that on my brow bone. Alright, so now that we've done pretty much all the eyeshadow works, I mean the powder eyeshadow work, I think I will go now with the color correcting and concealing and foundation. Although I will be coming back to the eyes later and use this frosted color on the inner corner just to create a highlight, but I think I'm confident now to do the skin. So I have cleaned my under eye now, and for corrector I will be using this one here from Bobbi Brown. This is medium to dark peach. And then buffing it. And for concealer, I will be using this one from Mercier. This is the Secret Camouflage Concealer. Also around my nose, just to conceal any redness. And for foundation, I will be using the Luminous Silk from Giorgio Armani.
And then using the natural fiber of this duo brush, I'm just going to buff now the excess of that foundation, just so it doesn't look heavy. Although this foundation is actually really light. I'm just going back in with a concealer. And to bring a bit of warmth and structure back to my face, I will be using this much loved Tom Ford Shade and Illuminate. And to set that contour in place, I will be using this bronzer here from NARS. And for highlighter and blusher, I will be using these products from Strokes as well. So I will begin with a face splash, which is actually a face balm, and it's really gorgeous because as a highlighter, it doesn't really give that blingy effect. It just really gives that very moist, not everyone's favorite word, but it really gives that really fresh, glistening skin, which is beautiful, especially this time of the year when, you know, heaters are not yet on, but it's starting to get really chilly and cold, so skin tends to get really dry. There you go. And then going in with this gorgeous blush. This one is the Crush Blush Rebel. Going to pop that on the gray apples of my cheek. And I picked this blush because it's in synergy with the color of the eyeshadow. Going to powder now, just mainly on my T-zone and just underneath the eyes. And for eyebrows, I will be using my favorite brow painter from Strokes. This is a brand new one, so I'm really excited to use it. Always love a brand new product. And I'm just going to set that with the brow fixer in clear. And then going back in with a Smokey Baton, I'm just going to line now my lower lash line. And then using the creamy part, I'm just going to smudge that. And then using a fine brush, I'm just going to pick a bit of that gel pencil as well and just create a bit of flick. And then going back in with the same flat brush that I used earlier, and whatever eyeshadow is left there, I'm just going to smudge that lower lash line. And then eyelash curler. And then mascara. It's always a struggle to look good when you're applying your mascara. Every mascara loving person would know this. And then going back with the liquid eyeshadow, I'm just going to pop that frosty color on the inner bit and just blend it with my finger. That's a lot. Wasn't expecting that, but I was pleasantly surprised. Went really well. Right, so that's the eyes done, and I also popped in some of my trusty Divisoria lashes, and I'm going in now with this contour powder from Kevyn Aucoin, and I'm just going to use that on my nose. And finally for lips, I will be using this Click Stick from Strokes as well. This one is in shade Victoria. And because the eyes are already strong, I'm using this color more like a stain. And there you have it, my first ever autumnal look tutorial. This is something that you could wear on your autumn dinners and parties, and I hope you guys will recreate it and let me know how you get on with this. You can always change a thing or two to make it suit your preference, your style, and your personality. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I hope you enjoyed watching this video as much as I love doing it. Please consider hitting that like button, subscribe, and turn that notification on so you will know when a new video comes up. I hope to see you again on my next video, but until then, always remember, be kind to yourselves. Bye!